Imagine a time long, long ago when the world was a very different place. Back then there were no books, no schools, and no writing. People lived in small communities and relied on each other for survival. How did people talk to each other? They used their voices, of course. They communicated through spoken words, gestures, and expressions. They told stories out loud. These stories were passed down from generation to generation, preserving their history and culture. They remembered important information by heart. Elders would teach the young ones through oral traditions, ensuring that knowledge was never lost. But what if they wanted to remember something forever, or send a message far away? They needed a way to record their thoughts and ideas. That's when writing came in handy. It allowed them to document important events, trade transactions, and even personal messages. It all started a very long time ago, in different parts of the world. Various civilizations began to develop their own unique writing systems. People began to invent ways to write things down. They used materials like clay, stone, and papyrus to create lasting records. Let's travel back in time and learn about two amazing ancient writing systems, cuneiform and hieroglyphics. These early forms of writing were revolutionary and changed the course of human history. In ancient Mesopotamia, there was a group of clever people called the Sumerians. They lived in a land between two rivers. The Sumerians were very organized. They needed a way to keep track of things. They invented a special kind of writing called cuneiform. Cuneiform looked like triangles and lines carved into clay tablets. These markings stood for sounds and words. It was like a puzzle, but once you knew the code, you could read it. Far away in ancient Egypt, people also developed their own writing system, which was quite unique and fascinating. They used intricate pictures called hieroglyphics to communicate and record their history. Imagine drawing a detailed picture of a bird to represent the word bird. Each symbol had a specific meaning. That's kind of how hieroglyphics worked. They were like an elaborate puzzle of symbols. Cool, right? Egyptians used hieroglyphics for all sorts of things, from documenting important events to writing religious texts. They wrote on papyrus, a kind of paper made from the papyrus plant that grew along the Nile River. They also carved hieroglyphics into stone on the walls of temples and tombs, ensuring their messages would last for centuries. These writings told stories of pharaohs, gods, and everyday life in ancient Egypt, giving us a glimpse into their world. Today, scholars and archaeologists study these hieroglyphics to understand more about ancient Egyptian culture and history. The discovery of the Rosetta Stone was crucial in deciphering these ancient symbols, unlocking the secrets of a long-lost civilization. Section 4. The Rosetta Stone. A key to the past. The Rosetta Stone is one of the most significant archaeological finds in history. For a long time, no one knew how to read hieroglyphics. These intricate symbols were a mystery, a puzzle that seemed impossible to solve. It was like a secret code waiting to be cracked. Imagine having a locked treasure chest but no key to open it. Then, something amazing happened. In 1799, a soldier named Pierre-François Bouchard found a special stone in Egypt. This discovery was purely accidental, yet it changed the course of history. It was called the Rosetta Stone. This stone was unlike any other artifact found before. The Rosetta Stone had the same message written in 3 different scripts: hieroglyphics, Demotic script, and ancient Greek. This trilingual inscription was the key to unlocking the secrets of ancient Egypt. Because scholars could still read ancient Greek, they were able to use it to decipher the hieroglyphics. This was a monumental task that required years of dedicated study and collaboration. It was a huge breakthrough. The ability to read hieroglyphics opened up a new world of understanding about ancient Egyptian culture, religion, and history. This discovery was a turning point in the field of archaeology, shedding light on a civilization that had been shrouded in mystery for centuries. Section 5. Why writing was important. Writing was super important for ancient civilizations. Why? It helped people keep records. They could keep track of their food, their animals, and even their taxes. Writing helped people communicate across long distances. They could send messages on clay tablets or papyrus scrolls. Most importantly, writing helped people share their stories, ideas, and knowledge. Without writing, we wouldn't know nearly as much about ancient civilizations. Section 6. What will you write? Think about all the amazing things writing has made possible. From books to websites, writing connects us all. Can you imagine creating your own symbols and using them to write a message? What kind of stories will you share with the world?